everyone, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing a video to show you guys how to get summer makeup and to cover up your acne scars. So y'all know, and y'all have seen me without makeup on, this whole area, this whole side of my face is scarred with cystic acne scars, and that is from my cell phone. It's just from it being dirty, and I've really been self-conscious about it lately. So I've come up with a way to disguise that area, but also to keep a fresh, simple, light coverage on the rest of my face. So if you are someone who suffers from acne scars and you would like to find out how to cover that up without having a heavy cakey face for summer, then just keep watching. Okay everyone, so the first things that we are going to need is your foundation. Now the foundation that I have been loving is this Makeup Forever Face and Body Foundation, and the reason why I love this product is because it's super light. It gives a gorgeous kind of dewy coverage, but it is very light on the skin. It does give you some coverage, just enough to just even everything out, but I really love it because it's water-based and it is waterproof, and it is not going to come off until you take it off yourself. So I'm just going to start off by taking some of this product, and I'm just going to shake it up because it does tend to get just, it kind of separates a little bit. So I'm just going to put some on the back of my hand. It is a very watery textured formula. If you guys can see, like it's kind of a different formula. So I'm just gonna take it and kind of put it on my face and then start to rub it in myself just a little bit, just to get myself a little bit of coverage. So as you can see already, it does provide a fair amount of coverage for being such a lightweight formula. And that is so surprising to me because a lot of the times when you get really lightweight formulas, and it provides lightweight coverage. So that's why I really like this product, because it does give a fair amount of coverage, just as, you know, a water-based, really light foundation. So, and just even everything out really well, so that way we can go to work on our problem areas. So I'm just gonna get it down here too, because that's kind of a problem area for me. And this is almost like, I don't know how to explain it, like jelly-like. It's really watery, but almost jelly-like. I don't really know any other way to explain it. Okay, so I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and go in and start to work on this side of my face, which is the side that I have the most problems with. So I'm just gonna go in and kind of tap everything out, smooth everything out. This has quite a bit of water on it, because I'm gonna need it in a few minutes when I go to work on the concealer part. So while that dries, I'll talk to you about the products that you're going to need for concealer, and also what kind of concealer I've been using. So I've been using this Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Concealer, and I love this because it is a super heavy formula and super opaque, gives you great coverage, but it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. And I've said that about the Kat Von D Lock-It Tattoo Foundation, and a lot of people thought that I was crazy, but to me it doesn't feel heavy and cakey on the skin, but it provides amazing coverage, which is why I love it so much. So I've been using this concealer. Mine is in 34 Deep. And then the tools that you're gonna need, you're gonna need a beauty blender just to make sure everything's blended out and just to give that nice blurred out, blown out effect to your skin. And then I like to use this brush. This is just a brush I picked up from Walmart, and I really like this to just place the product onto my skin. And then I go in with this e.l.f. Flawless Concealer brush, and I just go in and make sure that I blur the edges out really well, just to make sure that there's no, you know, definition between the product, between the foundation and the concealer. So I definitely want to make sure that everything is well blended in, because they are two very different formulas. So I don't want to create kind of a cake face on this side of my face and a very light makeup foundation coverage on this side of my face. So I think this is dry enough. So as you can tell, it gave me a great amount of coverage already on this side of my face. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on the concealing part. So I'm just gonna go in with this brush and get just a little bit on the back of my hand. And then I'm just gonna go into the places where I have problems. So, which is basically right here on my cheek area and a little bit down here. And since I am doing a pretty full coverage on just those spots, I am gonna use a little bit more than normal. So then I'm gonna go into these spots on my face. And then just really conceal those spots and just kind of pat the product on there. Make sure I get my hair out of the way. So then I'm just really using like a patting motion just like I would if I was doing it with my finger. And just making sure that it's really blended. And then I'm also going to do around my mouth area too, just because I have a little bit of discoloration there. So I'm just going to get that area as well. And a lot of the time people forget to conceal around their mouths. And then I'm also going to go up here and just get in the corners of my eyes too. And then if I have any product left over, I always make sure I do underneath my chin because that's a place where I tend to get a shadow. So I like to do it there as well. Okay, so then I'm going to take this e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush and then I'm just going to go around and make sure that everything is just nicely blended. You guys might be able to see it a little bit better because I am shooting in high definition, but to me, just the naked eye, I cannot see any of my scarring. So that is completely fine to me. Now I will say, if you do see any more, and I can actually see a little bit in the camera here. You can just go back in, and I brighten my screen up a little bit. And that is what I do for the face part. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and take my beauty blender and then just go in and just kind of blend everything in really nicely there. Trying not to take any of that product off, which I think we did a pretty good job. Just double checking. Okay, so then I would just go ahead and go in with any kind of setting powder. I've been really loving this setting powder. It is the Bye Bye Pores by It Cosmetics, and it is a poreless finish HD micro powder, and it's in the color translucent. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish my under eyes, and then I'll come back and show you guys how I set everything after everything is concealed. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have the rest of my concealer on, and I will let you guys know I used this underneath my eyes, and then I went in and used this. This is in the MAC Prep and Prime Highlighter in Bright Forecast, and it is a peach undertoned product, and I love this because it just brightens everything up and gives a gorgeous, gorgeous highlight to your face. So then I just make sure that I blend everything in really well, and then I even take a little bit of it up onto my eyelids, just a little bit, just to make sure everything is nicely blended. And then I'm just gonna go in with this product. It's the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, and I've really been loving this product. It does come with this little sponge, and it does, you can just stick your finger in there and then just go in and pat everything. Now it will look like there's a lot of product, so just don't worry your little faces. This is just really gonna make sure everything is really nicely set, and it does take away your pores. It's amazing. So then I'm just gonna go in with a fluffy brush. This is the Target bronzer brush, and then I just go in and make sure that I buff everything out really well. Just to make sure there's no excess product on my face. We don't want an Angelina Jolie moment. Okay, so then after that, if you see any product that has been removed, you can go back in. And I do see a little bit that was removed, so I'm just gonna go back in and just as you can tell, my face is completely clear and there is no acne scarring. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I actually forgot to end the video, but thank y'all for watching, and I hope you check out that video that is playing down below, and also make sure you click that heart to subscribe to this channel, and also make sure you follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and also check out my blog, glamorouslymommy.com. There's a lot of fun stuff that goes on over there that you guys don't always get to see. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. And oh, and I hope you guys are loving this every day in July. Let me know, or every Monday through Friday. Just let me know what other videos you guys would like to see, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.